They called it Dead Mountain. And maybe the mountain was listening. In February 1959, 9 experienced hikers vanished in Russia's frozen Ural Mountains. When rescuers found their camp weeks later, what they saw didn't make sense. Their tent was ripped open from the inside, their belongings untouched, and the hikers themselves were scattered half-naked across the snow, their bodies frozen in impossible positions. Some were crushed from within. One woman's tongue and eyes were missing, and a few of their clothes were strangely radioactive. This was no ordinary tragedy. It was horror, ancient, cold, and unspeakable. Led by 23-year-old Igor Dyatlov, the group, 7 men and 2 women, set out to conquer the icy peak of Kolotsiachul. Tadietis mountain of the dead. They laughed, sang songs, and documented every step. Their final photos show smiles against snowstorms. But on February 1st, they made a strange choice. Camping on an open slope in a blizzard, instead of retreating to the forest. Their last diary entry reads calmly, "The weather is bad, but spirits are high." It was their final message. Then silence. When rescuers arrived weeks later, the scene looked staged by nightmares. The tent had been slashed open from the inside. Snow drifted through, covering boots, coats, and journals, all neatly arranged as if they'd fled in a single breath of terror. Bare footprints led away from the camp, buying 9 sets, some only in socks, some barefoot, all leading into the Black Forest below. Half a mile down, 2 bodies were found beneath a cedar tree, barefoot, dressed only in underwear. Their fingers were shredded, branches above broken. Had they climbed to escape something or someone? A small campfire's ashes lay nearby, long dead. 3 more bodies, including Igor Dyatlov himself, were found frozen mid-crawl, as if they'd been desperately trying to return to the tent. Their faces were frozen in agony, eyes open, mouths parted, as if screaming into the wind. But the horror didn't end there. 2 months later, melting snow revealed the last 4 bodies buried deep in a ravine. These weren't victims of hypothermia. They were mangled. 1 had a crushed skull, 2 had shattered ribs and collapsed chests, injuries like a car crash, but no external wounds. And Lyudmila Dubinina, the only woman among them, was missing her tongue, eyes, and parts of her face. Locals whispered she had screamed too loud, that the mountain took her voice.